Behind these doors, the decision the country is waiting to hear on the 2013 Boxing Day Junkanoo Parade. Find out the answers coming up in the Bahamas tonight.
Local organization doing their part to help those less fortunate and bring a little bit of holiday cheer. Find out more in the Bahamas tonight.
And say hello to the first babies for Christmas. The Bahamas Tonight starts now.
Now in HD. ZNS Network presents The Bahamas Tonight. This portion of the news brought to you by BTC Every Day.
Good evening and welcome to the Bahamas Tonight. I'm Keisha Latterly and Merry Christmas to you all. Well, topping the news tonight, the 2013 Boxing Day Junkanoo Parade is a go, but there will be a delay in the start time. With inclement weather threatening the parade, Junkanoo leaders and organizers were locked in meetings for most of the morning, deliberating over whether to move ahead with the big showdown. Tonight, Junkanoo officials spoke with our Andrew Knowles about their decision.
The decision now is that the Boxing Day Parade will start at 3 a.m. on Boxing Day, and we will do 2 laps for each group.
Junkanoo officials decided to move ahead with the 2013 Boxing Day Parade, despite signs that Mother Nature could put a damper on the parade. In fact, meteorologist Godfrey Burnside says there is a 30% chance of showers leading up to the original 12:01 a.m. parade start time.
Looking at our radar, most of the activity is to the east or to the west of us at this time. That does not mean we won't have a passing shower or two during that time between now and midnight. After midnight, we expect for it, like I said, to be about 10%. The winds will again be blowing northeast at 15-20 knots, will start decreasing at about 10-11 o'clock tonight.
And with showers and winds both forecasted to fall within the guidelines of the Junkanoo Corporation's inclement weather policy, Parade Chairman Douglas Hanna was prepared to give the all-clear for the parade to proceed as normal. However, that call wasn't sitting well for several group representatives who challenged Hanna's decision. Their major concern, possible showers hindering them getting their costumes to bay.
This is a case where the 30% of 1 in 3 chances of rain, you're talking about having mobilization in most of the A groups likely to be impacted.
If the weatherman is saying that the weather is going to be 30% chance 8 to 12 midnight, I don't think we want to look at a 12:01 start, because our rules say 30% of the chance of rain. Now, if you move it and you get wet, you're in problem.
Only after further deliberation, the decision was made to push back the start of the parade. So now the groups are pretty much they're satisfied with this decision, or?
We've made a decision and all the groups are abiding by the decision.
Despite the late start, one thing is certain. You could expect come 3 a.m. these bleachers to be filled with supporters once the first group makes it out the gate. And Culture Minister Dr. Danny Johnson expects things to run smoothly from that point.
It's showtime. This is going to be a very hotly contested parade. It doesn't change anything about it. Everyone is coming out to show their emotion and show what they could do and celebrate us as Bahamians.
And for those of you who haven't purchased your tickets just yet,
we also have an additional 132 seats at Parliament Street North. So persons who did not get their tickets on time can still have the opportunity to purchase their tickets today for 12 hours from 3 p.m. until 3 a.m.
Andrew Knowles, ZNS Network News.
Well, imagine not having anything to eat this Christmas. Well, that's the reality for many families right here in New Providence. In an effort to eradicate hunger and spread a little Christmas cheer, the Kiwanis Club of Nassau fed more than 40 families, totaling close to 400 persons today. Our Janae Noel has that story.
Deanne Pratt is just one of the 40 families to receive the Love on Christmas from the Kiwanis Club of Nassau AM. Their community outreach program, now in its 3rd year, gives full Christmas meals with all of the trimmings to those who would not have a meal this Christmas. Pratt says the club's kind gesture will go a long way.
We have about 15 persons in our family, about 8 is children, and but 5 adults.
These past few years, she says, has been difficult, but she says she's thankful for this gift.
I think it's about the economic times and the lack of jobs.
Boxes filled with ham, turkey, a pan of macaroni, rice, sides, and even dessert were filled by Kiwanis members at the Red Cross building, then delivered to various communities across New Providence. Club President Wayne Francis says it was important for the membership to reach out to the community at a time when it needs the added support and encouragement the most.
Christmas is usually a time when we tend to stay at home with our own families and enjoy our own gifts. But we felt that especially at Christmas time, it's important to show love, especially to those who are less fortunate in our communities. And so Kiwanians, as they always do, have sacrificed of their time, talents, and treasures to come together and to actually give love on Christmas Day.
Kiwanis Club also partnered with BTC for this project. Barry Wilmot, who organized the event along with BTC representative Marvin Mitchell, said it's all about doing more for those who can't.
On Christmas Day is the time we should come out because we are to be our brother's keeper. And while we are happy to be opening gifts, we have a lot who are most unfortunate and who do not have that joy. So we want to just bring a little joy, a little cheer to those persons who are unfortunately do not have.
One of the families that we're going to go to today, I would not call the area, but they have approximately 38 persons live in that one house. And we have a meal prepared for about 10 persons. So I'm going to make sure that we deliver at least about 4 meals so that everyone can have a full meal.
And for Pratt and the other families, this Christmas gift was the best one yet.
I feel very grateful and blessed. And we thank them for offering us and taking us into their hearts.
Janae Noel Ferguson, ZNS Network News.
Hundreds of Christians brought in Christmas morning in prayer as parishioners gathered in churches to reflect on the birth of Christ. During the Feast of the Nativity service at Christ the King Anglican Church, Canon Curtis Robinson spoke of the importance of peace, saying Bahamians need to seek the Almighty Father. He feels that many of the country's social ills are linked to our lifestyles, saying too many babies are having babies, and in many cases there's no guidance or structure.
Gone are the old days, eh? And Ma used to say, oh, I see, you won't play man. And when she grip you, she say, I brought you in and I will take you out. But you see, this day and age, these young people can't do that because they're still children themselves. And that is why we got so many angry young men around the place. And guess who getting killed? The black young man. Come on, somebody. When last you see one Conky Joe murder? Help me out, somebody. Bunch of black, young, angry men. And the words of the enemy coming to pass. The thief comes to do what? To kill, steal, and destroy. But I have come. Don't finish it. We got to finish it because we got to claim it. But I have come that you may have life and have it more abundant. Claim life over our Bahamas, please. Claim life over our Bahamas.
And tonight we welcome the first babies of Christmas. You're watching the Bahamas Tonight.
This portion of the news is brought to you by Shell Helix Ultra. Performance you can see.